It pays to play on Fridays at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Over $2 million. Over 1,000 winners. Every Friday in April and May, 120 players will win their share of cash and free play. The winnings don't stop there. A progressive prize fund starting at $200,000 cash will continue to grow up until the grand finale on May 30th. How big will the Fry Pays Finale Fund get? Join Club Serrano today for your chance to win big. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
This is the Never Too Old for a Good Spankin' podcast.
Put the hands up front. Stick that butt out. Stick it out.
Yes, sir.
I need a good spanking. I need a good spanking. I need a good spanking. I need a good spanking.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to my third episode of the Never Too Old for a Good Spankin' podcast. And like I promised in the last one, I do have guests here. Say hello, girls.
Hi, y'all.
Hey, guys.
Who I have here is Kara from the Don't Make Me Pull This Car Over video, and also one of the most recent videos, Message Received. And her friend Jen to her left. And Jen right now is not in any videos, but she's a very cool girl from Georgia. Matter of fact, they're both from Georgia. Is there anything you guys want to say before we begin?
I can't think of anything.
Nope.
That's weird, because they barely shut up the whole 2 days that they've been here so far. We were just about to start this podcast about 10 minutes ago, and I noticed that the energy level was not very high. Jen, tell what happened 10 minutes ago to raise the energy level for this podcast.
That's right. So he came in here by surprise and threw us over his knee and then got us with a carpet beater. Very energizing.
I'm glad you didn't say beat you with a carpet beater.
I was going to.
Got us with the
We got.
Okay, girls, settle down. Settle down. Time for the podcast. All right, Kara, I'm going to throw this first question to you. When did you know that you were a Spanko?
I knew I was a Spanko at around 6 years old. And I knew because in kindergarten, my kindergarten teacher would give birthday spankings. It was really surprising for me. I'd never seen a spanking in person. What was really cool is on the first day of school, she explained, okay, children, throughout the year, everybody's going to have a birthday, and I'm going to spank you if you want to. It was consent, like the kids could say yes or no. And she demonstrated on the assistant teacher, and I could not get that image out of my head for the entire kindergarten year, and I'm still thinking about it.
How old was this assistant teacher? Do you know?
They were both in their late 20s, early 30s.
We should make a visit to that school on the first day and see if they're still doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get it on a video and put it on Spanking
I
too.
don't know about these days.
It's our birthday.
Yes,
On my birthday, I'm going to show up to her classroom.
Yeah.
Hello, hi, it's me. Do you remember me? I'm ready for my birthday spanking.
She's at my birthday too. So, how about you, Jen? When did you realize that you were a Spanko?
I knew probably around the same time. I didn't have a specific event that triggered me. I think it was kind of all around me growing up in the South. But I think it really set in when I realized that this is really great.
But neither one of you got spanked growing up.
No.
So, Jen, where do you think it, like, you have no idea where it came from, it just was there?
So my mom was spanked growing up, and like she would tell me stories about it, and like she said it like it was funny. Always kind of horrified me, but like I was interested in what she was saying. And then of course like I heard about it from my friends, and that's when I like really intently listened, but pretended like I wasn't.
No.
So,
go ahead.
My parents would threaten me with spanking all the time, so that made me really uncomfortable, but I also really wanted to know what it was like, but it never happened, and it probably would have mortified me, so I'm glad that it didn't happen. But yeah, it was talked about a lot.
Jen, back to you for a second. You were talking about your friends and stuff. Do any of them know that you are your non-Spanko friends, do they know that you are a Spanko?
My childhood friends were, when I heard about like them getting spanked, No, but I have told my friends more recently. Actually, one of my coworkers, I showed her my FET page and some of my pictures, and my best friend has known for a while.
Were they shocked?
Not really, because I'm kind of a wild child, but I mean, they didn't expect it, you know.
How about you, Kara? Same question.
Yes. It was very embarrassing. I hadn't come out to any of my friends. It was right after my birthday when I turned 22. And I went over to my friend's apartment, and it was just her and her roommate, who was also a girl. And we went out for drinks, and we came back, and we were doing shots, playing board games. And these two ladies are taller than me. They can handle their alcohol a lot better than I can. I'll drink 2 margaritas and I'm gone.
Oh, I could vouch for that.
So I was having like the best time. The next morning I woke up and my friend looks over at me and she was smiling. I thought, oh my god, what? And she said, do you know what you told me last night? I was searching my brain, like, what in the world could I have said? She was like, well, you said that you meet people on the internet and you like getting spanked. And I was like, oh my god, I do.
And how did they react to that?
They laughed at me. They were like, we're not judging. And I was just white. And then we went to the Cracker Barrel afterwards, and they kept bringing it up because they knew it embarrassed me so badly. It was awful.
See, I'm sitting here, and I don't consider that experience awful. I thought that was a great experience. Jen, tell them how old you are.
I'm 18.
Kara?
24.
All right. And Jen at 18, and you've only been 18 for 10 months now, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, about 10 months.
Almost a year.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
19, yeah.
Almost a year. Wait till you see how fast
That's
it goes
right.
by when you get into be in your 40s.
I'm only barely legal for so long.
And that's kind of hot. But anyway, you're 18 years old. Tell us about your first spanking experience, which happened when?
My first happened in June. I met a guy from Spanking Needs, and it was actually really exciting how it happened. I was dating this guy, and he was really being an asshole to me, and he said something that was like the last straw, and I decided that I was going to drive to go see the guy from Spanking Needs, just because I felt like I needed to do something. I was so pissed off at this guy I was dating. So I drove all the way from the Atlanta suburbs to like across the border of South Carolina, kind of over by Greenville, and I got my first spanking in the back of his pickup truck.
And how was it?
Oh, it was incredible.
And you haven't stopped since?
I have not slowed down.
Kara, what was your first spanking experience?
My first spanking experience was when I was 22, and it was by you.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this story.
Okay, so what happened was I had always watched your spanking videos online, and I saw where you were moving to Florida. You posted on one of your videos, I'm in Florida now, and I thought, wow, Florida, that's pretty close. Like, Connecticut felt so far away, so I saw an opportunity. I was like, oh, if he's here right in the next state, I've got to meet this guy. So I messaged you and said, will you please come up to Atlanta? And you checked the tickets, and they were so cheap, and you were there like the next week.
And you caught me at a weak moment, because I usually don't travel to see, to do the spanking thing, because usually when I travel, I'm with friends that are non-spankos and have no idea that I do this. And I had just moved to Florida, and I had no friends. And I figured, well, I have no friends. I got nothing to do. I might as well go. So go ahead.
Yeah, so you came and I picked you up at the airport, and we had these big plans to go to this party because we had never been to a party before. I've never been spanked before, never met a spanko, but you've never been to a party. So
I still have never been to a party.
Yeah, we showed up at this party and we changed our mind. I think it was just
If your job at a healthcare facility includes disinfecting against viruses, you know prevention is the best medicine. And maintaining healthy spaces starts with a healthy cleaning routine. Grainger's world-class supply chain helps ensure you have the quality products you need when you need them. From disinfectants and cleaning supplies to personal protective equipment, so you can help deliver a clean bill of health. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Now streaming on Paramount Plus, it's the return of 1923.
They want to take this place from us.
Starring Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren.
I pray Spencer can get here.
I don't have time. 1923 Season 2, now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
I was nervous for my first spanking and I didn't want to be around a whole bunch of people, so we decided to go to a hotel room.
A fancy hotel room.
Oh yeah, it was so fancy at the Motel 6. And in the middle of the day, we just stayed for the day and left. So fancy.
Yeah.
And when we got into the hotel room, I was so nervous. I remember going into the bathroom and thinking, gosh, like, what if this goes badly? What if I need to go? I need to come up with a plan, be like, oh, wait, like, my dog's sick, I gotta go.
Your escape plan.
My escape plan. When I walked out of the bathroom, of course, I was still nervous, but I got spanked, and oh my god, it was the best experience of my life.
It almost ruined my iPad.
I guess I was talking with my hands and just knocked his water bottle over and spilled water all over his iPad, so he had a nice little reason to give me another short spanking.
So what would you rate your first spanking experience? 1 to 10.
11.
Ooh. That was not, I did not coerce her. They're not being held here against their will. They're here free of will. Let them know, girls. So
definitely an 11. You've always been my favorite, and it's just my preference, but yeah.
I could say that you are my favorite also, but then I'm going to be insulting every single person that's come to visit me over, and you have one sitting right next to you right now.
Yeah.
So what would you rate your first, not with me, but your first spanking experience, 1 to 10?
My first was an 8 for 2 reasons. I got it in the back of a pickup truck,
right
behind like a storage unit. I was seriously thinking he might take me into the woods and kill me.
Right, that's how a lot of horror movies start out.
That's right. Well, I was like, this man could be a total fucking sicko. You
right.
know, he didn't say, oh, let me get a hotel over here. No, let's get in my pickup truck, drive out into the middle of nowhere. And also, I met him for the first time at a Love's gas station.
Right.
So that was kind of unromantic, but, you know, it's still really good.
Well, I don't think many spanking meetups are very romantic at first. You know, maybe they turn into it eventually.
Yeah.
But, Jen, back to you again. Mm-hmm. Favorite position
OTK.
And why? OTK?
OTK all the way. It feels like being held while you're being spanked, and there's just something so timeless about it. It's fun.
I agree. Kara, to you, same thing. Favorite position and why?
I love OTK. Just like Jen said, it's classic. I love it because feeling the other person under me and like being able to hold on to them, it's very intimate and it's a great experience.
Do either of you have like a second position that you love?
Being bent over furniture.
Okay.
What kind of furniture?
Maybe like the arm of a couch or bending over a desk.
A certain kind of? Does it have to be from like a Lloyd's? Or does it any kind of furniture will
I am only spanked over furniture by Haverty's.
Oh.
Nothing else.
Very, very particular. So, how about you? Do you have a favorite second position?
Yeah, I love being bent over counters, and it's exciting because it's in a different room. It's not like the bedroom. It's like, ooh, it's in the kitchen.
Favorite implement, Jen?
I like hairbrushes and probably something really stingy, like a thin paddle.
So your favorite implement that if you were going to get spanked right now, what would it be?
Definitely a wooden hairbrush.
And that's excluding the hand, because I'm sure everyone loves the hand more than anything.
Yeah, that's
even
right.
though you don't feel much of it. Kara, your favorite implement?
The belt.
Okay.
I love the belt because usually you get a belt spanking after a hand spanking, and I love the whole hand spanking ritual and then being asked to stand up and bend over for 10 or 20 or 25.
Yeah, well, that was not my fault. Your own friend over here suggested the starting point of 20, and then your mouth made it go to 25.
Wow. Anyways, it's pretty exciting, and you can't see it coming. So
right, that's true. You do like the belt. That is probably the most, besides my hand, the most common thing that's been used on you. What is your least favorite?
A very large paddle. Small paddles, they're cool.
If you bump my computer one more time, you may see that small paddle. Jen, same question.
Yeah, my least favorite implement, probably the same thing, a large paddle. It just doesn't do it for me.
What does it not do for you?
It's just so, almost, it's like cold, you know? There's no intimacy about it. It's judicial.
For me, the intimacy level of a large paddle is not there. It's just so intense. It's
right.
like it's not even a spanking at that point. It's just like you're walloping my
ass. Because it covers pretty much at least one
right.
ass cheek and sometimes both.
Yeah.
Jen, what did you feel about the small carpet beater that you got just recently to wake you up for this podcast?
That's right.
And that was your first time getting hit by the small carpet beater.
Yes, I really liked it. It was really stingy, and he wouldn't show it to me before he, like, swatted me with it. So when he started, I was like, oh my god, what is that? You know?
What'd you think of it?
So good.
Now, over the last couple days that you've been here, you've experienced a few firsts.
Yes.
But we won't talk about them. We'll get to them eventually in the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Kara, what phrase do you love to hear when it comes to a disciplinary spanking?
Bend over. I like when somebody pulls my pants down, but hearing like, let's get those pants down, that's
right.
pretty exciting.
What do you hate to hear?
If you're like super corny about it, I hate hearing this hurts me more than it hurts you. I think those are all really silly.
Like the classic old lines that you would get in like Little Rascals or something like
yeah.
that. This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. This is for your own good.
Right.
Yeah.
How about you, Jen? What phrase do you love to hear during a disciplinary spanking?
I love to be called young lady, and I love being called, like, little girl. I just like, I guess I like being subjugated, you know? Like, put down a little bit. And what I hate, probably the same thing, those corny, overused lines.
We don't have a script, like when we're scolding you, so sometimes... You know, you're reaching for words and your brain is working faster than your mouth is and it's throwing shit at you.
Yeah.
So you're throwing that shit out at them and sometimes you like fumble over your own words. I've done it a million times. Mm-hmm. And you feel like an idiot when you do it and you're like, oh, I hope she's not hating this. Hope this didn't just ruin this spanking.
I just thought of when you've been a bad girl.
Yeah, that one's dumb.
That one makes me laugh so hard.
That's funny. Now that's a sexy one though, like when you're just fooling around.
Right, but you gotta do it in the right moment. But if you're just...
That's like a silly one, but if someone like looks at you seriously like, you've been a bad girl, I'd be like, what? Excuse me? Yeah.
That's like watching that horror story, 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
A better way to say it is just like, naughty or something like that.
Say, what was that word again?
Naughty.
Naughty. So, do you guys like when you're made to say things during a spanking?
Depends on what it is.
Like when someone makes you say something, does it ruin the spanking for you? As long as it's not corny, right?
That's right. I kind of like being embarrassed a little bit. But I don't know. Sometimes I just like to lay there and float, you know, and just not say anything. You
don't want to have to say you've been a bad girl or something like that, because that would be just as corny to you as someone telling you you've been a bad girl.
That's right.
What about you? Is there anything, like, do you like to be made to say things?
I like to be made to count sometimes because I try to hide how bad it hurts, and when you count, you can't really hide in your voice how much it hurts, so it's pretty fun.
You sometimes hide it, and sometimes you don't. Where on the other hand, Jen hides it most of the time, until today for like the
I don't hide
first
anything.
Time.
I just take it like a champ.
I guess. Or maybe I'm not giving it properly. I don't know. Maybe it's me.
Yeah,
maybe I've lost my mojo.
Oh no.
So
you've heard it, folks.
It's over. It's over for me. That's why I'm doing this podcast. I have nothing else.
If your job at a healthcare facility includes disinfecting against viruses, you know prevention is the best medicine. And maintaining healthy spaces starts with a healthy cleaning routine. Grainger's world-class supply chain helps ensure you have the quality products you need when you need them. From disinfectants and cleaning supplies to personal protective equipment, so you can help deliver a clean bill of health. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
So, Kara, how do you feel like when you're on your way to get a spanking, whether it's disciplinary, whether it's just going to be a fun spanking? How do you feel when you're on your way to get one?
It depends on who I'm going to see. I've only been spanked by 3 people total. So if it's somebody new, I'm really nervous. I'm worried that they're not going to do it right. And
you must also be worried about your safety.
Yes, that. But if it's you, for example, I'm just elated. I'm just so happy. And if I'm in trouble and I'm getting a disciplinary spanking, I'm a little excited about it, but right before it happens, I'm like, oh no, this is about to hurt.
But as you've seen, like with all the times that we've gotten together, that we do a way more than just spank.
Yeah.
And you've seen that now over the last 2 days, that we do a lot more than just spank.
Yeah, we have fun.
Yeah, went to the beach.
Yes.
You know, we've done a lot over the last couple of days. And of course, we have spanked. So same question to you. How do you feel before you're going for a spanking, no matter what kind of spanking it is?
So if I'm meeting a new person, like I'm always nervous to meet a new person, especially if it's like a man I've never met before. But I'm always really thrilled to be getting spanked at all. I don't even feel nervous.
You said you were in that horror movie at your first spanking.
That's
where,
right.
you know, that's the beginning of a good horror movie. Were you nervous about that, or were you just excited that you were getting spanked?
I was excited, but at the same time, I was also trying to look out for myself. I was just thinking, like, if this goes south, like, what am I gonna do? You know, because he was a big, strong man, and we were alone in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what I would have done. That was really dumb.
But that's kind of cool because, I mean, not for a first meeting, but, you know, some people just don't have a place to do it.
That's
but
right.
For someone who's been with someone for a few times and met them for a few times, getting an outdoor spanking is kind of exciting.
Yeah.
You know, that someone might see.
Yeah.
Even though most of the time no one does.
Actually, that first time, so like I said, we were at a storage unit, and we were in the back of his pickup truck, and I was over his knee, so I couldn't see anything. He's like, oh no. I'm like, what? He's like, someone's pulling up. And then this guy got out of his car to get in his storage unit, and he had me climb over the back seat and drive the car away.
Kara, are there any other punishments that you like that go along with spanking?
Ooh.
Go back to the first part there. What did you say?
I said ooh.
So...
Well, I really don't like to stand in the corner. Maybe it's because I was made to stand in the corner when I was little.
I guess it's a good thing you weren't spanked when you were younger, because you might not like being spanked right now.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I tried something last night that I really loved.
Did you now?
Yes.
Was I there?
You were there. As
Was
a matter
Jen
of
there?
fact. She
was.
Well, what was it? Why don't you tell them what it was?
So there's this thing that some people have tried, and I thought, why not? Let's try it. And before we got here, I said, have you ever figged any girl and spanked them before? And you hadn't.
Tell the people what figging is that don't know. So I know most do, but tell the ones that are listening right now before they email me and say, what's figging?
It is when you get a ginger root and you carve it, because you gotta carve the skin off, and you put it in the inside the butt.
Into the buttocks.
Yes, the buttocks.
The proper form is buttocks for this podcast.
Okay.
Or asshole. Either one works.
Okay.
So what did you think of your first... Now, this wasn't for a punishment. We were just having a good time.
Yeah.
We had just come back from eating down by the beach.
Yeah, I had to try it. I was like, it's been out there on the internet, and I've seen it, and I thought, I've tried everything else. Let's give it a shot.
People are now wondering, what has she tried? She's tried everything else?
Okay.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, at first it just felt cold. Then it started burning a little. And then it just exponentially grew from there, and it hurt so bad. It felt like if you think of a sunburn just in your asshole.
Oh, well. I thought the proper phrase we were using was buttocks here, but you can use that.
You said asshole or buttocks.
Well, I said it. That doesn't mean that you guys could say it.
Okay.
So you've been a very bad girl. Anyway, so Jen, on to you. You had yourself a figging last night also.
I did.
How were my carving skills with the
They
fig?
were incredible. Like, he actually drew, like, little designs in there. Like, it was art.
I don't know if that's true.
It's not true. I loved it. I don't know, by the end of it, it was just pleasant. I don't know. Like, I would do it again.
I would not call it
I thought I was
pleasant.
going to hate it, like, toward the end, because I read about it being unbearable, but, like, you know, I was getting spanked for a long time with it, like, in me, and I was fine.
Yours was better because I had carved yours better.
Oh, okay.
Plus, you were second. So I had the experience of carving, and yours was more of a butt plug, where hers I had to hold into place.
Oh.
Well, I'm not complaining.
Right.
Anything else you want to say about the ginger root?
Yes.
Yes, you look like you had something to say.
She said it was pleasant. I did not think it was pleasant. I would definitely do it again. Yeah, for sure. Because I like things that hurt, obviously, because I like to be spanked.
It would probably be a great thing to go along with a punishment, like a mouth soaping, or which, wait a second, a mouth soaping. Jen, you have any story you'd like to tell about a recent mouth soaping?
Yes, it actually happened the first day that we were here. It went along with the first spanking that you gave both of us for the trip. And he said that we couldn't shut up, so he got 2 bars of Dub soap out of the bathroom, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is happening. And I put it in my mouth. I thought I was going to be so disgusted. It wasn't that bad, but I didn't like it, you know?
Well,
like,
granted, he got Dub and not Irish
yeah,
Spring.
or like, what's the one you're supposed to do? Like Ivory soap. Like,
Well, you're supposed to do,
know
more,
this.
like I didn't have any good stuff, so I said, you know what, I don't care if I'm poisoning these 2 girls. It's not going to be in there that long, and they're young, they'll bounce back.
So you went and got ginger, but you didn't get like Ivory soap.
I forgot.
It was fun.
But tell why Kara also got the soap in her mouth, even though you were the one with the big mouth.
So yes, we played a little sort of game. He spanked me first, and he said, any like way that you misbehave, anything I have to add on to your punishment, I'm gonna do to her. So it was like I was like responsible for the extra that she.
It was like a mafia thing.
It really was. It was a manipulation.
She brought
tactic.
you here. She brought you here.
Yes.
So she vouched for you.
So yeah, I needed to be hazed.
Right.
So
her behavior reflected onto me.
Very much so.
And also, he made me, like we were talking about being made to say things. So, you know, because I was not so good, not so well behaved, I had to go up to her and I say, because of my misbehavior, like, you're getting this many more with the belt.
Well, you chose 20.
Yes.
I did.
She could have said 10.
Yes.
So how many does she deserve?
And you said 20.
You just said you liked being spanked with the belt, so I
Yes,
think I did you a
it's true.
favor. I knew that you needed it, and I was just looking out
And
for
she
you.
liked it so much that she wouldn't shut her mouth and got 5 more. So anyway.
I believe it was 10 more, but you took some off because I asked for something else.
Oh, that's right. That's right. What did you ask for? I forget.
More shoehorn.
More shoehorn. That's right. So I took off a few of the belt for you. So let's get on to the next question. We've been on ginger root for the last 5 minutes. Well, what would you rate your ginger root experience, 1 to 5?
5.
Okay, Kara, same thing.
2.
But it'd be a good punishment, right? It's a good punishment.
Yeah, like I would do it again, but it's not something it's like, ooh, spank me, ginger. No. Like,
I'd like a ginger rooting with every spanking.
No.
That's right.
So, Kara, that's you. I'm looking
Yes.
at the wrong girl. You're not Kara.
Nuh-uh.
Kara, spanking your sex for the rest of your life, you can only take 1.
Only 1?
Only 1. If I said spanking or sex, you could take both of them for the rest of your life. Which would you pick? Would that be a good question? No. So spanking or sex, you can only pick 1 for the rest of your life. What is it?
Spanking.
Spanking. You would give up sex for the rest of your life as long as you can get regular spankings.
That's right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go any further on that one?
No.
Okay. Then let's go over to Jen with the same question.
Spanking, and I'm locking that one in. There's no changing that. I would happily join a convent if it meant that I could get spanked every day.
Kara, what about a spanking video makes it great for you?
If it's authentic, it has to look like it's real. It doesn't have to actually be real, but it has to have some flow to it that just seems like it could happen.
Do you love the videos where their arms and legs are flailing? And
Yeah, no. You can't be putting on a show like, ow, this hurts. Like, oh, we know it doesn't hurt. Like, just take it. And then if it does hurt, then say something.
Same thing to you, Jen?
What makes or breaks a spanking video for me is
Yes.
definitely the dialogue between the spanker and the spankee. I love to hear a good scolding, and I love it when she's like pleading and crying and saying, no, please. But like you said, authentically.
You know, there's been some really good spankings out there where I can't stand the dialogue, so I mute it and I watch the spanking.
Because it's
a good spanking.
I used to slow-mo back when I was younger. I used to go on the VCR when we got the 4-head VCRs. Do you know what a VCR is over there, Jen?
I watched tapes when I was a kid.
So I used to slow-mo, and boy, I gotta tell you, it doesn't do anything for me now, but back in the day, it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys like the fun spanking videos, or does it have to be a disciplinary video?
I like variety. I like both.
But when it comes to a disciplinary video, that's what you're looking for, is authenticity,
Yes.
a good scolding, and a good spanking where you know the reactions by the person is real.
That's right.
And not just a fake flailing.
Yeah.
No flailing.
And ow, ow, ow. I guess we pretty much just said what ruins a video for us.
Yeah.
So we covered both of those in one. Do you, Jen, have a spanking video that you go to, like when you need something, you know you want to see a good video right now, you don't want to go searching, do you have a video that you go to, it's your fix?
So I actually have this one bookmarked on my laptop. I've had it bookmarked for a while. It's your video.
Wait, when you say a while, like how long are you saying?
Probably for the last 2 or 3 years.
And you're 18 now.
I am.
So that would make you, anyway, so
That's right.
Let's get back to the question. So what video was it?
So it was actually your video,
Yes.
Special Delivery with Liz, where you spank her because she was being a little rambunctious, and I can relate to that because I have a lot of energy like all the time, and like everyone's like, oh my god, like calm down.
You didn't have a lot of energy just before this podcast.
But now I do, so watch out. But I loved it. I especially love the part where like she's like, oh, can I hold your hand? And you're like, yeah, sure. And you like lace fingers, and then she hugs you at the end, and it's perfect.
Now, which one was that? What do you remember?
Special
Delivery. Was that the pizza one?
That's the pizza one.
Okay, all right, I remember. People always email me about that. Like, there's a couple Liz videos that people love, and they'll email me, and I'm like, which one is that one? Like, there's one with the towel people love, where I carried it around the room or something.
I love that one.
I like that
I
one.
don't remember what that is. Isn't that like part 3 of a video or something?
I don't remember. No.
And I only put them in parts just so I could space it out, so it makes it look like I have more videos.
We know the secrets.
So what about you? Do you have a go-to video when you need a fix?
The one where you spank Mia with a yardstick, but the one where she breaks it over her knee, just because you seemed so authentically upset about it.
Yeah.
And spanking her, it was like I said before, it looked real, and I was like, wow, I want to misbehave in front of him.
And I did not tell these girls that they had to pick one of my videos, because they do watch other videos, right?
Yes.
Many other
We're
videos.
here for a reason, though,
Well, we don't want to get into that now. Is it because of my greatness?
Partly.
Okay. Or, let's not stay on that subject too long, because I don't want these people to think that I just want to sit here and talk about myself. This is really about you girls.
Oh, okay.
So let's move on. Do you, Kara, have a favorite spanky in videos that you'd love to go see?
Yes, I love R and Vix. I love it because most of their videos are disciplinary, and they're perfect because they don't go overboard. He puts her over his knee and spanks her and pulls her pants down and spanks her on the bare bottom, and it's just perfect, and it ends at a right moment. It's a good...
And they're a real couple.
Yeah, and they're a real couple, so...
Jen?
My favorite spanker is definitely Alex Reynolds. I love all of her videos. I think she's adorable, and she does great. Like, she's a Switch, so she does great in both roles as a spanker and a spanky. And, of course, I love Sarah Gregory.
Yeah. Who is from my neck of the woods back up there in Connecticut.
Oh, yes.
But I've never met her. So those are your... And not one of those said me. So this is definitely not coerced.
No.
And they're not going to be punished because they did not pick me for their favorite. Kara, do you remember the very first spanking video you ever watched?
Probably when I got on YouTube when I was around 11 or 12. And they have compilations of old spankings and
Did they have compilations or compilations? Either or. You know what? Continue with it.
I'm not even going to reply.
No, I'm not doing that to fault them for their improper speaking, because they did it to me last night, and she constantly does that to me. So continue with your answer.
So the ones where it shows all the scenes from movies back in the 50s.
Not like mainstream. I'm talking like your first spanking video, one like I make.
I do remember it, and it was awful. Oh. I don't even remember
we probably don't want to insult anyone out here.
Yeah, I don't remember the company. I don't remember much about it. There was a woman. It was a police scene, but other than that, it was awful. I didn't like it. Well, not my cup of tea. Other people might have liked it.
Everyone right now that has made a movie with a police scene is saying, that bitch.
Right.
So, hey, a good spanking. Was she talking about me? Jen, same question. Do you remember the very first spanking video?
I don't remember exactly. I've watched so many, but it was probably something with Teen Jessica.
Love Teen Jessica.
That's right.
And we were talking about this last night, and I couldn't remember the other girl, her friend. Teen Brandy.
That's right.
Teen Brandy.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, those girls are great. I love Teen Brandy, but I thought Teen Jessica made, I don't want to say better videos because that's insulting Teen Brandy. I mean, I think they were both great. Mm-hmm. But these girls could take a great spanking and they look fantastic. Mm-hmm. And obviously they enjoy this. Mm-hmm. And they made a lot of videos with Michael Masterson and Real Spankings. Made a lot of great videos with them. Right. Those two girls are fantastic. Matter of fact, there's so many great girls from Real Spankings. Not to insult these two girls sitting in front of me, because these girls are great, but I am very jealous that these other people get to spank these other fantastic girls out there. I want to spank them all.
You have spanked so many beautiful women, so you're just greedy.
I want more.
I'm greedy. Anyway, what is your favorite mainstream TV or spanking movie? We'll go Kara first.
The Elvis spanking in Blue Hawaii. It's so great. One, because it's Elvis, and Elvis was just dreamy. And then he spanks her because he cares about her. He says, I'm giving you this spanking because I care about you. And that's just all I've ever wanted, was somebody to throw me over their knee and say, you know, I love you, I care about you, and you need this spanking.
Did you hear that out there, guys? Just care about her and spank her when she needs it. Actually, that scene I talked about in, I think it was my last podcast. And that was a great scene. And I definitely said that the person who directed this scene or the person who wrote this scene has to be a Spanko. Because not only did they do a fantastic over-the-knee spanking, and like you said, it was good dialogue and everything like that. But the next day at the breakfast table, she's sitting there around the whole group of girls and Elvis on two pillows. Mm-hmm. And they made sure to focus in her butt in those cute little red shorts, sitting on these two pillows. And the girls even kind of joked about it. Like, everyone knew she got a spanking the night before, and she wasn't embarrassed about it. She kind of went along with it too. And they even went as far as when she was getting up after breakfast, she winced like it still hurt from the night before. So this person went a long ways to make this spanking scene great for a Spanko. Where other people probably didn't notice the little things that happened afterward and probably just followed the scene, where I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, this person knows what they're doing.
They're continuing the story of a spanking.
Yes,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, Blue Hawaii, I have no idea what the movie was about, but I know that spanking scene by heart. 14 smacks before it goes off camera. Jen, same question to you.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Your favorite?
My favorite mainstream. So, I mean, a classic. It's probably one of the first I saw when I looked it up on YouTube when I was a kid, was the spanking scene in McClintock with John Wayne. But more recently, it was on The Big Bang Theory where Sheldon spanks Amy.
Great scene.
And it took, like, it wasn't just a few smacks. Like, it took a long time. It was probably like a 5-minute scene. And I would always watch The Big Bang Theory when it came out every Wednesday. And I just remember, like, looking at the TV, like, oh my God, it's really happening.
And Amy says, are you going to spank me?
Where Amy is talking like one of you girls.
That's right.
And Sheldon is being very proper.
Yeah,
He
and
is.
Sheldon, he's like, this doesn't seem to be getting through to you or something. And she says, well, maybe you should spank me harder.
And who did he
great.
say he learned the spanking? Like his grandpappy, or what did he
That was
call
like
him?
his brother or something.
No, but his grandfather or someone had spanked his brother, but he called his grandfather something
And he
funny.
said he drank his driving beer or something. Do you remember that?
I'm sure people
There was
will
like a
comment
joke
and
about
let
that.
us know exactly what happened.
That's
I'm
right.
sure. You think they'll call in? We haven't given them a number. So, and I don't know if there's anyone listening to us live right now. But, so, Jen, what celebrity, male or female, would you like to be spanked by and why?
All right. My favorite actor is Michael Fassbender, dashingly handsome. The first time I saw him was in the 2013 adaptation of Jane Eyre, and he played Edward Rochester, you know, the dashing, lonely, you know, bachelor with this huge mansion. And he was really severe, and he said a lot of things. He called Jane, he said, oh, my good little girl, and he said all these things. I just wanted to be like, put her over your knee, damn it.
I see a little theme here with the little girl. Do you like a little age play?
Not really. I just like being talked down to a tiny bit.
Be true to yourself.
Yeah.
Talk down to, but not put down.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. I noticed you had a lot of very thorough, like, to 2013 adaptation. Not just the adaptation,
Because
but 2013.
there's other adaptations. I mean, they're all good. Like the miniseries from 2006. I love Jane Eyre. This is why I know all this. But
Does
the
Jane Eyre get a birching or something in that
Yes,
one?
in probably one of the first chapters she does.
Right.
But they have to like take the smock off their shoulders, so it's not on her, you know. But yeah, so it's a little unsatisfying.
That's a whole other fetish.
It is.
So, how about you, Kara? What celebrity would you like to be spanked by, and why?
Definitely Brad Pitt. He's just such a man's man,
And dreamy at the same time.
he is dreamy. And then Jennifer Aniston, because as a couple, oh my God, if Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston invited me over and they both spanked me, that'd be heaven.
I gotta say, if we can get that on Spanking Tube, we don't even put it on Spanking Tube. We go live with this and we sell this, and we're gonna make a lot of money just in that one video.
That would be like millions of
and I would
views.
love if all of a sudden Angelina Jolie burst in and she's upset that Jennifer Aniston is there, and perhaps Jennifer Aniston gets a spanking too, but Angelina Jolie also spanks you.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I gotta write this down.
You do.
So
You mean an agent?
Yes, exactly. We got to get these people. How much is it going to cost?
Money's no problem.
That's right. But you know what we're going to do in this video? We're going to pay the female actresses the same as the male actresses. Solidarity! So, is there anybody else besides like a celebrity? Are there any other celebrities that you like? I'm sure that, you know, there's countless celebrities you'd probably like to be
Who's
spanked.
that actor in John Wick?
Keanu Reeves.
Yes, Keanu Reeves. He's such a good person. You always see all these articles about how great of an actual person he is, and he's really hot. I love the long hair and scruffy look.
You know what? I feel the same way about who's that guy that plays Kylo Ren?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, in like The Force Awakens.
I don't know.
He was in the movie Patterson. I don't remember. But anyway, he's really attractive. Also, I would love to be spanked by Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. I could see her giving a spanking. I think her lecture would be a little annoying. But Keanu Reeves, I could see giving a phenomenal lecture.
Yes.
Almost like a Shakespearean dialogue with like that slow, deep voice.
Oh my. Keanu, please.
So, Jen, do you have anybody like that's not a an actor or actress that you have grown up with or that you know now that you would love to have them spank you, but they're not a spanko?
Both my chorus teachers through middle school and high school, I had such a connection with them. I almost worshipped the ground they walked on. I loved them so much. I would totally get a spanking from either of them.
Obviously, you fantasized about it.
Yeah.
Did you ever think, how can I make them give me a spanking?
I never had the balls to misbehave in class because I'm like, you know, that episode of like SpongeBob with the good noodle board. Like, I'm a good noodle. I don't want to get in trouble. So
For those of you old enough or young enough to have watched SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I know who SpongeBob is,
He
but
does.
I'm not versed in his episodes.
You mean you don't turn on cartoons every night and
don't?
watch SpongeBob?
I do not. But you know what? At the fire department, there were plenty of people who did.
oh my gosh.
So, but we couldn't smoke
Secret
weed at the
time.
fire department. So, same question to you, Kara. Is there someone like that you in your life that you wish they would have given you a spanking, what either back then or now or whatever?
Yes. So when I was in college, I played the violin, and I had this professor, and we had one-on-one violin lessons where I would go to his office and he would instruct me on my technique and how to play better, and he would also keep up with the hours that I practiced, and he was so strict. One of the first, it was probably the second lesson I went to, he made me cry in his office, like lecturing me about why it's important to practice. I was bawling, and when I left there, I was like, he could have just spanked me.
Did he? What's the violin thing called?
The bow.
The bow. Did he point the bow at you while he was scolding you?
I don't remember that part.
Would you have liked the spanking to be with the violin bow?
No, I don't want to ruin the bow. It's precious. But, however, if he had an old one just in the corner and he wanted to, I wouldn't be opposed.
Do you think he's ever broken a violin bow over some girl's butt?
You know, maybe.
In your fantasies.
I'm sure. He does like to make girls cry, apparently.
Now, I have definitely known you a lot longer, and we've had conversations like this over the phone about different people. Like, you've told me more than just that violin person.
Yeah, there's
but we
several.
won't. Yeah, we won't get into those. We've actually concocted stories of how it might be able to happen, but we never have ever followed it through because obviously getting a spanking from someone nowadays, if you push too hard, they're going to be like, what's up with this person?
Yeah.
Right. So, like, as the top, as the spanker, you can spank girls easily, but as somebody who wants to be spanked, it's different going up to them and being like, hey, can I have a spanking? And they'll look at you like, what? You want what? A spanking?
You're like, violin teacher, instead of scolding me like this, or if you do scold me, can you end it in a spanking? He would be like, what the hell is going on
Maybe
here?
he'd
I don't
like,
know. This
"Ooh."
guy was...
Also true.
He could have been like, yes, over my knee.
It could have been like the Debbie Does Dallas thing that I talked about last time.
Right.
You know, you plead for a spanking, and he's all for it.
If only.
He's also thinking it in his head. He's like, I can't believe we're thinking the same thing. Jen, would you take a spanking instead of a speeding ticket or some other kind of moving violation?
Absolutely. I actually got a ticket pretty recently for running a stop sign, and it was like $160.
So I just heard about this yesterday, and we've been
Yes.
friends for months, and this happened months ago, and I said, how am I just hearing of this? So she got a spanking from me last night.
Yes, she did. It was, and I saw bits and pieces of it, because I had things to do around the house.
That's right.
I can't watch every spanking, people. So, same thing did you finish your, oh no, you know what? I still have more for you for that
Okay,
question.
all right.
Okay. So yes, you would. Would you do it if that spanking was going to be recorded and put on public access TV for all to see?
Sure. Any publicity is good publicity.
And you didn't let me finish, and was going to be put on the PBS website, archived, So all you have to do is do a little name search, and people can watch this for the rest of their lives.
Yes, go right ahead.
Let's take it one step further.
All right.
In this video of you being spanked on public access website, you also are going to be spanked by one of your own parents or relatives.
No.
So that's the line.
No, I don't want my mom in my fantasies.
So spank me and put me on the internet for
That's
my
right.
entire life as long as it's not by my parents.
Yeah, any like a handsome police officer, like whatever.
Does he have to be handsome?
I would prefer him to be handsome.
Could it be a female?
It could.
That's what they would probably do. The females would probably spank the females and the males.
On.
I guess that would be politically correct. Is that the right thing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That sounds right.
So that same question is going to you. Would you take a spanking instead of a speeding ticket or moving violation? Let me just answer that question for you, Kara. Yes, I would do that.
Yes.
Would you do it with the same thing? Record it on public access TV for all to see?
Yeah, for sure. I would get a spanking and put it online. As long as I didn't have to pay any money, I'm good.
Done by your mother.
No.
Well, that's
No.
weird because all of a sudden the money matters. Now it doesn't matter when it comes to your
How much money we talking?
Yeah, right.
$150.
$150? No, I wouldn't let her do it.
Yeah,
If it was like $1,000, I'd be like, I really don't want this to happen, but I can't afford it. So
That's right, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go back over to you for one quick thing. The same scenario, not by a parent, not by a relative, but with your least favorite implement.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kara?
yes.
All right. So pretty much the line is drawn at a parent or relative being in the spanking for the rest of your life for all to see.
I don't find my mom sexy, so I don't want her in my fantasy.
Okay. Well, you don't have to watch the video, but you're out of that $150 speeding ticket.
I don't care.
And never
She's
have
not
to see it
allowed.
again.
It would be burned into my memory every time I got spanked.
Exactly.
It would ruin it for the rest of my life.
Can you imagine what a great website that would be?
I know.
Holy crap.
Anybody you want. Imagine if there was someone you hate too, and it just comes up on there like they got what they deserve.
And you could go out to like restaurants and just play it for people. Look,
That's right.
Remember that girl we went to high school with? Here she is getting spanked by her mother.
That's right.
So, all right. Do you, Kara, have any other fetishes that you would like to share, if you have any at all?
I do have other fetishes, and
Really?
I'm not going to share.
Well, that's a very interesting answer. Thank you for sharing with us. Jen, same question. Not like to do with spanking, just a total another fetish.
Right. I'm one and done.
Nice. So both pretty much, well, I can't say both because you have other fetishes. You're just not sharing them right
I'm
now.
not divulging that information.
Jen, are there any that you're curious about that maybe you haven't tried?
What I'm curious about, I would like to dabble maybe in age play just to see what it's like.
Really, with this podcast, I haven't figured that out.
Oh my god!
Right, because you haven't mentioned just a few times.
Oh,
and age play is like it's definitely not my thing.
Now,
I don't get into it, but I know people do.
Right now, I wouldn't want to be a baby, okay?
Right.
But I just like to be taken care of.
What about you? Is there one that like kind of fascinates you, or that you're interested? Well, you do have other ones, but are there ones that you haven't done that you would think, man, that looks like it could be cool, but I'm not sure if I want to try it?
Not particularly. I'm not really into the traditional BDSM.
Right.
Even though Spankos are labeled under that category, I feel like, no.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like I said
I'm pretty vanilla.
Like I said in a previous podcast, 2 people on FetLife, Spankos are pretty much vanilla. They actually make fun of us.
Yeah.
You know?
We're not hardcore enough.
I'm just glad that whenever I log on, I really only see the feeds from the people that are my friends on FetLife, because some of the other stuff is, it's pretty shocking when I see it. Not that it's bad, but to me, I'm like, oh my God, I could never do that.
It's different. It's just not what
it's
we're
different.
into.
It's different. But, okay. Jen.
Yes.
Your worst spanking experience, if you have one.
Probably would be with that same guy. I was spanked in the back of his pickup truck. We had parked behind a barbecue restaurant, which is like kind of weird to begin with. But then like one of the people, I guess, that worked there, they pulled their car around there and I really felt like they were going to say something to us because we were really genuinely trespassing, and it was in the middle of getting spanked, like I was busy, so it kind of ruined the mood.
If you guys hear a constant buzzing right now, it's because it just started pouring outside the window, and I can't climb into my little podcast closet that I do the other podcasts in because we have 3 people.
You hear that, folks? He's in the closet.
That's right. But right now, I'm out of the closet.
That's right.
So, but it wasn't really a bad experience. It was just, that was your first experience, so it was your best and worst, really.
It was probably my second or third spanking, but I'm very grateful to have not had something really awful happen to me.
Because I've heard some awful stories.
Yes.
How about you, Kara?
My worst experience was before I really got spanked for the first time. I asked my boyfriend to spank me for my birthday. First of all, he just forgot completely, and then when I mentioned it, he was like, oh, okay, and he just tapped my bottom a couple times. I was like, this is not what I had in mind.
He tapped your bottom? Because before you were talking about your asshole. Now you're talking about your bottom.
I didn't get that.
Siri, shut
interrupting. Apparently she didn't get that. So the reason I changed my vernacular is because with the figging, it's inside.
Yes. Inside what?
The ass hole.
Okay. So I have definitely, from girls over the years, I hear the same thing, that to get a vanilla to give a spanking is way harder than to get a vanilla to get a spanking. Because the people just can't get it through their head that this girl actually wants them to inflict pain upon their bottom.
That's such a much better word than any other. That's my favorite.
I agree. I think bottom is something that sounds so much nicer than just ass.
Well, I think anything that a girl says that has to do with spanking makes every guy out there go crazy. I think it was great that you said bottom, but I think it's funny that you've made it so proper.
Oh my God.
I've heard that a million times, and it's been not easy for me, but it's way easier. 80% of the time that I've wanted to spank someone that I know, I've been able to do it. Vanilla people. But you people have told me stories. You people have told me stories that it's tougher to get a guy to do it just because they just can't get it through their head what you're actually asking.
You have to coach them through it. Okay, sit down. I'm going to bend over your lap. Now spank me. No, not there.
Yes.
A little bit lower. Yes. Yeah.
Refrain from hitting my coccyx.
Exactly. I hate topping from the bottom. And I also don't like asking somebody to do something twice. So, I've had guys who are like, okay, don't hit there, that's my kidneys. And then later they do it. I'm like, what the hell did I just tell you?
Or take me over your knee and give me a spanking, and 5 swats later they want sex.
Yeah, exactly. It's not...
I didn't ask for sex. I asked for a spanking.
Yeah.
Which you may get sex after you give me a good spanking.
Yeah, in order to earn the sex.
Right. It's a little payback. He's doing something for you, you're doing something for him. Giving him the sex. So, what is your biggest complaint, Kara, about guys in the scene, how they've approached you through email or stuff like that?
I can just tell when somebody's not being real to me and just writing something that they've sent to lots of other women. It's something they've saved on their computer and they copy and paste it and just send it out. And I will not reply. I also hate it when they just message me and before I even reply, they're calling me young lady. They're telling me I need a spanking. They're telling me how naughty I've been. I'm like, I haven't even said anything.
And you don't even know who they are yet.
Right. It's excuse me? I'm a good girl. Yeah.
Right.
What about you?
Definitely if someone's messaging me, I will not reply, or I'll maybe send a little snarky reply if they have improper grammar, really not one little mistake, but if they don't just use any punctuation, nothing. It just shows it's really lazy, they don't want to put in any effort in approaching me. And also really bland messages hey. I'm what am I going to do with that,
But I get the same thing when girls will email me, supposedly the girls, I don't know, no one knows who's on the other end of the computer, But I'll get those messages where it's like they don't say who they are, what they're actually, well, I guess they do say what they're actually looking for, but they'll just email me a one-liner. I need a spanking. And I'm like, all right. Because I know that 99 out of 100 of those emails lead to nothing. I feel that probably the same way as you guys, that when someone emails you, just be real, be yourself, don't be nervous about it. You're just emailing someone. And just be normal. Don't be you said the word earlier about the figging. Don't be an asshole. Right, don't be an asshole. Be a good person when you're doing this. And treat people with respect.
Yeah.
And don't get mad if someone is not interested in what you're offering.
Yeah, the golden rule.
What's
Treat
the golden
people
rule?
the way you want to be treated.
Aren't there other golden rules?
No, that's the golden rule.
Really?
There's maybe a silver rule or a bronze rule, but that is the golden rule.
Huh. You know what? After this podcast, maybe we'll do another podcast about the rules.
Okay.
Different rules.
Okay.
And different colors. Maybe there's a red rule.
Oh.
Who knows? That's after bronze. Way after bronze.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes.
We have so many.
Kara, you seem very enthusiastic.
So, because all Spankos like the realness of a spanking, most of the spankings I've ever got in my life haven't been exactly real. They've been for reasons, but not because I necessarily deserved a spanking. Maybe one spanking I've ever gotten, I feel like I deserved it.
From me?
From you.
Okay.
Yeah. The question is, have you ever spanked anyone because you seriously believed that they needed to be spanked?
I have I give a lot of fun spankings, and which is my favorite kind of spanking, as everyone knows if they've ever read my profile or seen some of my videos. Most girls who do come to me with a reason that they need to be spanked. Not necessarily that I think they need to be spanked. I do some of these things that they come to me with, but I will spank them if that's what they feel they need to be spanked for. And there have been probably less than, I can count on one hand of girls that I have spanked that I feel needed one right then and there.
Like, you come here because you need it.
And a couple of them have been vanilla girls that I have given spankings because I thought they needed them. And a couple of them have been the spankos that have come to me since I started making my videos. Did I answer your question, Kara?
You did. Thank you.
You are welcome. Jen.
When you are spanking a girl, are there any little things that she may do that just make you think, wow, that's great?
There's so many things.
Just give us some of those mannerisms
for him.
Let the man speak.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Sometimes you can't get her to talk. Sometimes you can't shut her up. So, which is why you got a few extra smacks with the belt yesterday. Anyway, so back to your question. There are so many, and I can't name them all, but just some things that girls say to me, and just the looks that they give me. The girl sitting to your right has some of the most fantastic looks and these are just fun spankings, and when she's coming to get a fun spanking, you could actually see the look in her face that she can't wait to get this spanking. I've never seen someone who's about to get a good ass beating with the look of joy on their face. And as I'm spanking you and you actually started to make a little noise, I'm like, are you okay? Yes, I am okay. Like, what the fuck did you stop for?
So, who are you referring to?
What? No, I'm saying there's... which part?
So, you said the person to your right, so...
You. I was talking to Jen talking about you.
Oh, you're to my right.
Like, I could see the look in your face of how enthusiastic you are that you're about to get a spanking. Not always with, when you're going to get something like a paddling or something.
Yeah, but Jen has the look of joy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even after she gets her ass whooped, she's still, she's like, oh my God, that was great, But one thing that I absolutely love that a girl does, and I said this on a podcast before, and like I said, they don't have to do this, but they ask me what I like girls to wear for a spanking. With Kara over here in that video, Don't Make Me Pull This Car Over, I love shorts, tight shorts, and I love jeans. and she had everything there. She had the jean tight shorts, and I love that freaking video. It was short, but it's like one of my favorite videos.
I like that one too.
And I don't like to watch my videos because I hate to hear me talk.
I saw that one way before I met you too, so I saw your ass before I saw your face.
Yes. I saw her face before I saw her ass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and yet I still met her. So
That's all very nice. She's gorgeous.
So she is gorgeous. Jen, this is your first time down here visiting me at my house.
Yes.
And you came with her. Would you have come alone?
I would have.
Eventually?
Yeah, I met a guy at a Love's gas station. I would totally come to your house.
Were you nervous on your way down?
I was actually telling her, I'm like, I'm scared. What if he doesn't like me?
It was about a 6.5 hour drive, and she was like, okay, now I'm getting nervous. And like an hour later, she'd be like, I'm really nervous now. I said, while we were almost here, I was like, what about now? How are you feeling? And you're like, oh, it's pretty good now. I was like, what happened?
The anticipation is the worst part, you know?
But you had a little more benefit than people who have, like her. She contacted me out of the blue, not knowing who I was, but you have seen videos of mine. So I have a little bit of an advantage over someone who has nothing out there, because you see the videos and you see that, well, in the videos, I kind of joke around with these girls and I kind of seem like I might be a little fun. You know, so you're hoping that that's true. But you had the advantage of knowing everything she knows now.
I heard so many good things, and I actually, like, you know, I've watched your videos probably since I was about 12, so, like, I almost idolized you. So y'all two had gone to a breakfast place before, and she was like, yeah, that's where we sat. And
you could say Waffle House.
It was not Waffle House.
Well, oh, you're talking about the other place, the pancake place.
That's
okay.
right.
Okay.
And she's like, oh yeah, we sat over at that booth. And I was like, oh, it's like a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Like, it was bad. Yeah.
I'm in the same room.
I know.
Oh, that's so funny.
Maybe some of his spirit is still here.
Maybe I left a little something behind. That'd be kind of gross.
No, your spirit.
So,
energy.
You guys are leaving today, but you've been down here for a couple days now.
That's right.
From everything she said about me, just blow my head up for 15 seconds and tell me how your experience has been down here.
All right, I think it's dangerous to blow it up any more than it already is.
For a second there, when you said dangerous, I thought you were giving a warning to everyone out there.
No, no. Honestly, I've had a really good experience. He has been an excellent host, and I've never felt like unsafe for 1 second. Like, I've had a wonderful time.
Give me 3 things that you've done for the first time since you've been here.
All right. I was figged. I got my mouth soaped out, and I got spanked with a few new implements. And I got struck with a cane a couple times.
Well, you guys are getting a caning before you leave.
Yeah, but I wanted a little
just
taster.
in time for that long car ride.
I can't wait.
So, Jen, do you have anything you would like to tell people out there? Would you like to give them your information for the site you're on?
Oh, yes. So, I'm on FetLife. It's pages and pages, like page in a book, and then N pages. And I'm also on Wattpad. I like to write stories. I have a couple on there, and I also write some poems. It's Domestic Jen with a G. And what I would like to tell people out there is, if you're curious at all about spanking, or you want to explore like your sexuality or your fetishes, like, I felt so much more comfortable in my skin, like as a person, just in general, since I've started meeting people. I mean, it's really freeing. So just give it a few, baby steps.
But you're 18. You've been 18 for 10 months.
But I've been thinking about it for so long.
But you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You're doing so much better than a lot of 30 and 40 somethings out there.
That's right. I've got you beat.
You do have me beat. Same question to you, Kara. I mean, people know you from a couple of the videos, and some have contacted you, but do you want to tell them how they could get in touch with you? Or
Yes. So I'm on FetLife. My FetLife name is Warm Hugs.
That's a good name.
Thank you.
Didn't say that
you
before.
didn't make fun of me the last time I told you that.
I made fun of you to your face.
Yeah.
Well,
it's Warm Hugs because I didn't want it to be fetish related. Because what's more important to me is hugs. So
okay.
Hugs, then spanking.
Oh, I was going to say, would you take, because we had sex and spanking for the rest of your life, if you can give up hugs or spanking for the rest of your life, which would it be?
It would be spanking.
Yeah.
I need hugs. Like, I need them.
Maybe it's another fetish.
Yeah, there it is. But
She
my
does
other
love
fetish
hugs.
is
She does love hugs.
Just hold me and I'll be happy. And if you want to contact me, just be yourself, and I'll probably message you back if you're nice.
Nice.
And something for the vanilla people out there. Spanking's not that weird, so stop making it like we're just so strange.
Do you know those vanilla people? You know that they have something that they've done that they don't want anybody.
They just don't want to admit it to themselves. Even.
Let's just
bastards
create starting now. Let's move forward in the world and try to expand people out of vanilla, because we all have something. We've got to.
Let's do a spanking road show.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So is that it? Are you guys pretty much done? I think we've talked enough today, and I think people are going to like this one because I'm not the one talking the whole time.
Yeah, I've had a wonderful time.
It's been really fun, yeah.
Well, Jen, Kara, say goodbye to everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
All right, everyone, we're wrapping up this time. We've definitely gone over the hour limit that I said we were going to do. We will see you next time. Have a good one. I just wanted to come back on real quick and thank everybody out there that has taken the time to listen to the podcast. I was not expecting the reception that it has gotten, and definitely not expecting the people that have reached out with the positive feedback. I also really want to thank Kara and Jen for sitting down and doing this podcast. They are great girls. I had such a good time hanging out with them while they were here over the past couple days. I've known Kara now for over 2 years. She is the nicest, most genuine person I've ever met in my life. She has really become one of my most trusted friends. These girls are both great girls. I know I said it before, but they are. They're great girls. Kara also wanted me to let you guys know that she changed her screen name on FetLife, and she wanted to assure you that it wasn't because I made fun of the old one. She contacted me the other night, and we went through some names and decided on G.A. Peach OTK. That is short for, obviously, Georgia Peach, where she is from Georgia. So it's G.A. Peach OTK, and that is her FetLife screen name. All right, this time I am gone, and I will talk to you next time. But right now I'm going to leave you off with Amber Marks for OTK News.
This is Amber Marks with some OTK news from days gone by. The first story happened in St. Joseph, Montana in 1935. Mr. Sherman had enough of his 30-year-old daughter's late nights out. A spanking was his chosen form of discipline, and his decision was later supported by a judge in a court of law. While on the stand, her mother informed the court that she had also recently spanked her daughter. In case you're wondering if you heard correctly at the beginning of the story. Yes, she was 30 years old at the time. That is a 3 followed by a 0. The second story happened in 1938 in Beacon, New York. A 34-year-old woman took her father to court after he spanked her for staying out late. With the aid of the justice system, Loretta Thompson and her father reached an agreement. Her curfew would be 10 p.m. on weeknights and midnight on weekends. As long as she follows those guidelines, her 34-year-old posterior will remain unscathed. This has been Amber Marks with OTK News. There is no Ask a Good Spankin' this time. This episode is too long already. Now turn it off and go do something productive. If you have a question for a good spankin', or have a suggestion for the podcast, send an email to agoodspankin', without the G at the end of spankin', @yahoo.com.